I still remember the smell. Coming home exhausted, only to step into a stinky, overflowing litter box because my old automatic scooper jammed again. I spent weeks buying supposedly self-cleaning boxes that were terrifyingly loud or impossible to empty. It felt like wasting money to do more work. So I bought and rigorously tested the top 7 self-cleaning litter boxes. Today, I'm showing you which ones actually work. And wait until you see why my #1 pick changed my life forever. Seven, MeoWant B0FF9T28WT. When I first pulled this MeoWant model out of the box, I was genuinely optimistic about its sleek, modern design and the promise of a completely odor-free home. The setup was fairly straightforward, and the app seemed intuitive enough during the initial pairing process. I filled it with premium clumping litter, placed it in my laundry room, and waited for my cats to give it a try. The manufacturer boasts about its multi-cat protection system, which uses a series of sensors to detect when your cat enters and exits, ensuring the cleaning cycle pauses immediately for safety. However, my real-world testing quickly revealed some incredibly frustrating quirks that landed this box at the bottom of my list. The sifting mechanism, which is supposed to separate the clean litter from the waste seamlessly, is shockingly aggressive and incredibly loud. The first time it ran its cycle, the grinding mechanical noise actually spooked my skittish cat so badly that she refused to use it for 3 straight days. You can imagine the mess that caused elsewhere in the house. It completely defeated the purpose of having a convenient, automated system if the cats were terrified to even approach it. Furthermore, the odor control is nowhere near as effective as advertised. The waste drawer lacks a proper airtight seal, meaning that on warmer days, a distinct, unpleasant ammonia smell would start creeping out of the collection bin long before it was completely full. I found myself having to empty the drawer almost as frequently as I would scoop a traditional box just to keep the smell at bay. The waste bag installation is also surprisingly finicky, often slipping out of place and causing clumps to fall directly into the plastic tray, which is an absolute nightmare to scrub clean. 6. PetSnowy B0CFVJ71GZ. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, it is gorgeous, featuring a completely enclosed curved design that hides the litter bed entirely from view. I was initially drawn to its unique photocatalyst odor removal system, which sounded like a revolutionary way to tackle the dreaded litter box smell. Setting it up in my living room, it honestly looked more like an expensive air purifier than a place for my cats to do their business, which is a huge plus for apartment dwellers. But as I spent a few weeks living with the PetSnowy, the practical flaws of its beautiful enclosed design became glaringly obvious. The entrance hallway, designed to capture stray litter from your cat's paws, is incredibly narrow and dark. My larger tomcat, who weighs about 14 pounds, looked absolutely miserable trying to squeeze his way inside. It felt too claustrophobic for him, and he often rushed his business, resulting in some unfortunate accidents right near the entrance lip. The enclosed nature also traps humidity inside the globe, which causes the litter to clump too slowly and sometimes stick to the rubber liner like cement. Cleaning the machine itself proved to be a massive headache that I absolutely dreaded. Because of the complex internal geometry and the long entrance tunnel, taking the unit apart for a monthly deep clean requires significant effort and a surprising amount of counter space. The waste drawer is situated in a way that makes pulling it out a delicate balancing act. If it is even slightly overfilled, the waste scrapes against the internal housing, dropping dirty litter down into the mechanical gears. It is a terrifying design flaw that forced me to monitor the drawer levels obsessively. 5. Neakasa M1 Plus. The Neakasa takes a completely different approach with an open-top design that immediately solved the claustrophobia issues my larger cats were experiencing. When I set this one up, both of my cats took to it instantly, without any of the hesitation they showed with the PetSnowy. The open top allows them to maintain their natural instinct to keep watch while they go, making it an incredibly welcoming environment for cats of all sizes and temperaments. The most innovative feature of the M1 Plus is its unique pull and seal waste bin system. Instead of dropping waste into a drawer below, the machine gently tilts and sifts the litter, depositing the clumps into a side-mounted trash receptacle. When you go to empty it, a smart mechanical lid firmly pinches the bag closed before you even pull it out. During my testing, this meant I never once had to come face to face with a cloud of foul-smelling dust or accidental spills. The odor containment on this open-top model actually outperformed several of the enclosed models I tried, which genuinely shocked me. The accompanying Neakasa app is simple, responsive, and gives you just the right amount of data without being overwhelming. It tracked my cat's bathroom habits and weight accurately, sending a gentle push notification when the waste bin was reaching capacity. I also really appreciated the 4 rubberized weight sensors at the base, which were hypersensitive. The moment my cat even rested her front paws on the edge of the box, the cleaning cycle would instantly freeze, giving me total peace of mind regarding their safety. Four, PetSafe ScoopFree. Unlike the tumbling barrel designs of the other models on this list, the ScoopFree uses a completely different mechanism. It relies on a motorized rake that sweeps horizontally across a rectangular bed of specialized crystal litter. I was skeptical about switching from traditional clay clumping litter to crystals, but the setup was undeniably the easiest of the bunch. You literally just drop the disposable cardboard tray in, plug the machine into the wall, and walk away. The performance of the rake system is incredibly reliable. I watched it closely for weeks, and the stainless steel tines effortlessly pushed solid waste into the covered trap at the end of the box. The real magic, however, lies in the crystal litter itself. The crystals absorb liquid waste immediately, drying out solid waste within minutes to completely neutralize odors. During the first 2 weeks of testing, my house smelled absolutely pristine. There was no dust, no mechanical tumbling noises, and no complex app to fiddle with. Just quiet, relentless efficiency. However, the major consideration with the ScoopFree is the ongoing maintenance cost and the environmental impact of the disposable trays. You have to replace the entire cardboard tray every few weeks, which adds up quickly if you have multiple cats. In my 2-cat household, a single tray lasted about 12 days before the crystals became completely saturated and the odor barrier broke down. While the actual act of throwing away the tray is incredibly clean and takes less than 30 seconds, carrying heavy boxes of replacement trays from the pet store every month became a bit of a chore. 3. MeoWant B0B87Q6Y2V. This upgraded version feels like the company listened to every single customer complaint and completely redesigned their technology from the ground up. The build quality immediately felt superior during unboxing, featuring a robust, unified cylinder that rotates smoothly on its base. I filled it up, connected it to the Wi-Fi, and was instantly impressed by how quietly it operated compared to its clunky predecessor. The standout feature of this MeoWant model is the magnetic isolation door that covers the waste compartment. In my testing, this proved to be an absolute game changer for odor control. The moment the cleaning cycle finishes, a heavy magnetic flap snaps shut, sealing the dirty clumps in a completely airtight chamber. I purposefully left the waste drawer unemptied for 10 days, and neither I nor my dinner guests could smell a single trace of litter box odor. It honestly felt like magic, successfully trapping the smells that plagued the cheaper models. Safety features on this unit are exceptionally well implemented. It utilizes a combination of infrared sensors and gravity plates to ensure a foolproof safety net for your pets. To test it, I tossed a small stuffed toy into the globe mid-cycle. The machine stopped on a dime, reversed its rotation slightly to ensure nothing was pinched, and sent an immediate alert to my phone. The interior silicone liner is also specifically formulated to resist sticking, meaning those messy, wet clumps slide right off during the rotation without leaving any nasty residue behind. This MeoWant model completely redeemed the brand in my eyes. It offers premium, top-tier performance at a price point that undercuts the biggest names in the industry. It handles multi-cat households with ease, the app provides detailed, actionable health insights, and the magnetic odor seal is genuinely best in class. Two, PETKIT PuraMax 2. This machine is an absolute titan when it comes to capacity and smart technology. The moment I set up the PuraMax 2, I was struck by its incredibly low entry height, making it incredibly accessible for my senior cat who struggles with arthritis. Despite the low profile, the internal capacity is massive, easily accommodating large breeds and providing plenty of headroom for them to turn around comfortably while doing their business. The cleaning cycle is a masterclass in efficiency, but what truly elevates the PuraMax 2 is the integrated smart spray system. Every time the barrel rotates to dump the waste, the machine automatically dispenses a fine, pet-safe deodorizing mist over the litter bed and into the waste drawer. During my rigorous testing period, this active odor elimination proved to be vastly superior to passive carbon filters. My laundry room always smelled faintly of fresh linens, completely masking any underlying pet odors, even on the warmest, most humid days of the month. The PetKit app is arguably the most comprehensive software of any device on this list. It provided me with incredibly detailed charts, tracking the exact duration of each bathroom visit, weight fluctuations down to the ounce, and the frequency of use for each individual cat. It even alerted me when one of my cats was spending an unusually long time inside the box, which can be an early indicator of urinary tract issues. The data is presented beautifully, making it an invaluable tool for proactive pet health management. The only minor drawback keeping the PuraMax 2 from the absolute top spot is that the waste drawer design allows waste to pile up into a pyramid shape, meaning you occasionally have to shake the drawer to level it out and maximize the capacity. One, Litter Robot 4. Remember that open loop from the beginning of the video? Well, this is the machine that completely changed my life. Unboxing the Litter Robot 4 felt like unwrapping a piece of premium, high-end smart home tech. Whisker has dramatically refined the bulky design of previous iterations, resulting in a sleek, modern globe with a massive, inviting opening that my cats absolutely loved from day one. During my testing, the most staggering improvement was the noise level, or rather, the complete lack of it. The Litter Robot 4 is genuinely whisper quiet. The first time it cycled, I was sitting just 5 feet away and had to physically turn my head to confirm it was actually running. It uses a patented sifting process that gently cascades the litter through a screen, dropping clumps perfectly into a tightly sealed drawer below. The capacity of that drawer is absolutely legendary. In my 2-cat household, I only had to empty the bag once every 2 weeks. The sensor technology in the Litter Robot 4 is unparalleled. It utilizes an advanced OmniSense detection system with real-time laser monitoring that tracks litter levels and waste drawer capacity with pinpoint accuracy. The companion app works flawlessly, never dropping its Wi-Fi connection and providing instant, reliable notifications. Furthermore, the odor control is absolute perfection. Thanks to the carbon filter integration and the incredibly tight seal on the waste drawer, my home has been completely free of pet smells since the day I plugged it in. The Litter Robot 4 is undeniably a significant financial investment, but it delivers on every single promise it makes. It completely eliminates the chore of scooping, contains odors perfectly, operates in total silence, and provides a safe, spacious environment for your pets.